Hola, peeps. Hola, 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 hola. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien. How you loving, family? How you loving, family? Let's get this right. How you loving, family? How you loving? How you loving? If you're new here, if you're brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome to the lady with the butterfly tattoo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me show off the tattoo today. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the lady with the butterfly tattoo. Welcome. Hey, babe. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Hey, Jessica. How you loving? How you loving? Come on in, peeps. Come on in. Come on in. The water's just fine. Vice Principal, how you look? Oh, thank you so much. Vice Principal of you all feed me. You all feed me. Every day we get together, you all feed me. How you loving? I am awesome. How you loving? Hey, Timothy, how you loving? Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Timothy, thank you, thank you, thank you. I absolutely love makeup. So, I get up, I beat my face. I love makeup. I love all of that. I love it, love it, love it. Today is the full moon. Happy full moon, happy full moon. Tina, how you loving? Tibet, how you loving? The lady with the butterfly tattoo. How you loving, CC Ryder? How you loving? Oh my God. How you loving, Tori? We are so connected. Oh my God. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Cotty! OMG, Cotty. How's the baby? Cotty, how is the baby? I know she's not a baby anymore. Listen, I gotta tell you something. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Tracy, how you loving? How you loving? What do you mean miss you? I'm here every day. What do you mean miss you, Teresa? Oh, is that Teresa? Tracy. What do you mean, Tracy? Mad Love, are you loving? Come on, Mad Love is getting it on. She's like, smash as thou enter, baby. Happy full moon. Happy full moon. It's the full flower moon today. It's all about what are you going to do on the full moon today? I have 7 things to do today on the full moon. I just made some serious money in that Bitcoin. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cotty, she is wonderful. Can't wait for you to see her. Oh my God. Cotty, I got to tell you something about Cotty. Cotty came to the Sedona retreat with a belly like this. That baby, I'm like, this baby is going to come out like Jesus Christ walking on water because that baby hung with us in the Sedona retreat and she did everything all of us do. And we do some hiking and some bell rock and some this and some that. We're in the energy vortex. I said, that baby is an ascended soul to get itself to Sedona while it was still in his mama's womb. I was like, you know what you are doing, incredible soul. What an incredible soul. That baby, that's an incredible soul. I cannot wait to meet her, Cotty. Cannot wait to meet her. D, how you loving? Hey, family. Hey, family. If you're new here, welcome to the LoveTubers. We are a global community all about love. I'm here for your freedom, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. Reverend Valerie Love, also known as Kaisi, Divine Midwife of Soul Destiny, also author of 18 books. Y'all are buying the books like, ooh, hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes. Make sure to get the latest one, How to Be a Christian Witch. How to Be a Christian Witch. How to Be a Christian Witch is going up the baby is walking on the mother's stomach acid. Wow. How to Be a Christian Witch. The thing is blowing up. This book is blowing up. This book is special, y'all. This book is different from all the others. I just gotta tell you. This book will tell you how to get your birthday psalm. And this book, you do not have to be a Christian witch to get this book. You ordered your paperback yesterday. Yay, Tina! Got you on Kindle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Family, leave reviews, leave reviews, leave reviews. If it's a 1-sentence review, OMG, I love the blood oath in this book. Get it. A 1-sentence review, any review, leave reviews, leave reviews, leave reviews. Yes, family, yes. I love you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Let's begin with a deep breath because we're in a global meditation. Deep breath. Deep breath. Fill your lungs. Source, we're thankful. And Source, we speak the word, a magical word of love and harmony and health and happiness and wealth for all beings present. Everyone who's ever been here, everyone who is here now, everyone who is yet to be here. And we know that this word is already fulfilled by the power of law. So we release it with great thanks. Amen. Ashe. Hotep. 7 things to do on the full moon. So let's talk about the full moon. This is the full flower moon. So every full moon has a name. And this name comes from the First Nations of this landmass, which is the North American landmass. Now, I understand people watch us from all over the world. Not everyone is from the North American landmass. So where you are, the full moon may be called something different. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it is the reverse of the Northern Hemisphere. Okay, so full flower moon. 7 things to do on the full moon. Now, before we go into what you're going to do on the full moon, we must understand the energy of the full moon so that we can be living Mayat. What is Mayat? Order, harmony, justice, balance, the procession, natural procession of things, the natural order of things, the cosmic cycle, the cosmic order. Be part of the cosmic order, and then you will experience peace, prosperity. The opposite of the cosmic order is Isfet. Samayat is harmony, balance. The opposite of the cosmic order is Isfet. Isfet is disorder, chaos. Let's just call it chaos. You get to choose. What do you desire to experience in your life? I pray that what you desire to experience is order, harmony, balance, truth, justice, that lead to peace and prosperity rather than anything else. So we're going to just edge that out, and we're just going to only experience and only talk about Maya. Now, the full moon. If we go into the cosmic order, what is the full moon about? The full moon is about release. The full moon is about letting go. The full moon is about bringing things to its fullness and completion, and it's done. Full moon is about completion. End whatever you don't want to take into the next moon cycle. End it right here and right now. So the things that I'm going to give you to do today that you can do, they're offerings. You don't have to do them. You are the author of your life. You're a sovereign being. You're a free being. You get to choose what you're going to do with your life and your consciousness and your world. That is for you to create. These are offerings. What you do with them, hey, spice them up. Use a little bit of it, throw it all out and say it doesn't work for me. Use it all and say it all works for me. I'm going to integrate it into what I do. Whatever you do with it, that's for you. Okay? My job is to bring it. Now, in keeping with cosmic order, the very first thing that you want to do on the full moon is something that I do on the full moon all the time, and I'm going to do it tonight, is I'm going to do a full moon reading. So that's number 1. A full moon reading. Why do you want to do a reading? The reading is divination. What are you going to do the reading with? Oh, thank you, May. Thank you. Mwah. What are you going to do the reading with? Well, I myself am going to use the book of tarot. And with me, I have 5 decks. You'll know I travel all over. I'm in Miami currently. How you loving, May? How you loving? So the first thing that we're going to do on the full moon is we're going to do a reading. And if you do not have the book of tarot, now I'm going to read from the book of tarot. You do not have to read from the book of tarot. Maybe you have angel cards. Maybe you have oracle cards. Maybe you have animal speaks cards or animal wisdom cards. Maybe you have Native American wisdom cards. Whatever you maybe you have tea leaves. Maybe you have cowrie shells. Maybe you have coca leaves. When I'm in Peru, the shamans there, they use coca leaves for divination. You can just pick a coca leaf out and they read your whole self by the coca leaves. So coffee beans, coffee grinds, not coffee beans, coffee grinds, anything, pennies, animal bones, anything can be used for divination. Just about anything. Okay. So why are you going to do a divination as the very first thing on the full moon? Because you want to get, what is divination? Divination is that this is going to be wisdom that you're tapping into from the higher spheres. So If I'm having some challenge in my life, some issue that I want to get rid of, a health issue, a relationship issue, a money issue, a home issue, or whatever kind of issue that you want to rid yourself of. If there's an issue that you want to get rid of, something that you're not happy with in your life, something that you wake up in the morning, you don't like it, you can be rid of that thing today. I'm going to say it again. You can be rid of that thing today. Nothing says you have to keep holding on to things that you are not happy with in your life, including people. People do not understand that they get to choose. Now, I don't mean put your boo out today. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you've come to the decision within yourself that this relationship that you are in no longer serves you. I hear you. I see you. You're listening to this. You have already reached a conclusion within yourself that this relationship no longer serves you, and you know in your core that this is not where you're supposed to be. I talk to a lot of people like that. You know why? Because I had that issue. I knew in my core it still took me 9 years before everything was final and complete, divorced and all of it. 9 years. This is what I want to tell you. It doesn't mean that you're ended today in that you put the person out, because all of this has to be talked over. I don't know what agreements you'll set up. I don't know if you agreed to live with them and they're paying the mortgage, or you agreed to, all those are agreements, right? And you've got to work those agreements out. What I know is you get to speak what is going on with you and speak the truth. So you get to say to the person, let's have a conversation. Don't let the full moon go by without you having the conversation. Call the person and say, this is what's happening for me. I've known for a long time that I'm not really supposed to be here. Don't make it about the other person. Don't make it the other person's fault. Don't make it about anything other than you. Because this is not about anything other than you. This is about your inner knowing. I already knew. We already know. Well, why do you stick around? The kids, the money, the rationalization comes in, the head it comes in. The heart already gave us the answer. We have 3 brains. You have a belly brain. That's the bacteria. That's the biome. The biome is highly intelligent. Don't think bacteria are tiny little things scrambling all around eating dead shit. No. Bacteria is very intelligent. And they have now found that bacteria can inhabit the brain and actually affect your moods. Look it up. So you have a belly brain. The belly brain is your gut. You know it in your gut. You have a heart brain. Your heart brain knows all. It knows all truth, all timeless wisdom. It knows everything because your heart is where God is. And then you have a head brain, and the head brain is the dumbest brain of all. But people have put so much faith in the head brain. The head brain is the dumbest brain of all. I don't care how genius you are. Your head brain will never be as smart as your heart brain. And your head brain will never be as fast as your belly brain. Read the book, Blink, by Malcolm Gladwell, and you will understand exactly what I'm talking of which I speak. Put that in the chat, Blink. I'm going to add it to my list of books that I recommend to you, because I have a bunch of books that I recommend to you that we must read, acquire knowledge and integrate the knowledge, and then share the knowledge. Share the wisdom, not share knowledge, share wisdom, okay? Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. Get that book, read that book. It shows you, he demonstrates how your gut knows something way before your head knows it. And he demonstrates the actual mechanism by how that happens. And not only does he demonstrate it, he illustrates it in several situations that your gut is way ahead of your head. And your gut already knows what's going to happen way before your head catches up. Your head, please don't wait to make a decision when it feels right when it seems right in your head and you've got it all in order in your head. You're way late. Way late. If you're waiting for your head to figure it out, oh man, years later. Let me tell you something that happened. This is very interesting. Ooh, pelvis and ovaries. Oh, you see that? That's right. That's the wisdom. And all that's happening below the neck. That's all happening below the neck. The head is the problematic part in this whole configuration. And that's hard for me to say because I'm an air sign, and air signs highly value logic, reason, deduction, spreadsheets, analytical thinking. Oh, we highly prize all of these airness. We prize air. That's not the leader. I had to teach myself. I had to remember, not teach myself. I had to remember. No, I'm a Libra. I had to remember to go with the heart, to let the heart lead. Because the head and air time, yeah, story time, let me tell you, the air, we are automatically head. That's like our default. Air signs is head. Well, that's not the answer. Okay, let me tell you a story. Years ago, Spirit guided me to go to India. Okay? So I'm like, yeah, going to India to go to Dr. Pillai. Now, some of you may know Dr. Pillai. Absolutely love Dr. Pillai. Hey, Pillai, CC Ryder, you're a Libra too. Absolutely love Dr. Pillai. Love, love, love Dr. Pillai. And Spirit led me to go to Dr. Pillai's birthday celebration, which is this beautiful ritual in India. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm going to India. Now, I had some real challenges getting to India. Family, I've got to tell you, this is exactly why, oh, another Libra. Mwah! Hey, Libras. This is exactly why travel is a requirement in your initiation. So now you know that we are initiating the founding witches, wizards, and warlocks of, it's a magical order, the temple, the Maya Temple of Love, Light, and Truth. Go to christianwitches.com and click on that Libra gang, air gang, right? And click on initiation, and you're going to see that we're initiating a group of witches, our founding members of the temple, foundational members of the temple. So here's why travel is a requirement in this initiation, because of what I experienced when I went to India. And not only what I experienced when I went to India, what I experienced going to India, China, Hong Kong, Dubai, Paris, Cannes, Kenya, all these places, Peru, all throughout the United States, Hawaii. You cannot put into words what happens when you get on a plane and go to Bali. You'll never be the same. You see, and there is nothing that changes you in that very specific way. Nothing. That's why people love watching the travel blogs. They love it. Okay. So, or travel vlogs. So, I go to India. Tremendous challenges getting to India, I gotta tell you. I messed myself up royally on that one. Oh my goodness, did I? Hey, OMG Blessing, how you love it? Oh my goodness, did I give myself, I put myself through the ringer. Yeah, you love it, boo. Mwah. Happy full moon, Luna. Happy full moon, Lady Luna. How you loving? How you loving? A beautiful member of our wellness vortex, both Dr. Danielle. Ooh, come on, Dr. Danielle. What you working on over there? Dr. Danielle, huh? Okay. Dr. Danielle and Lady Luna, beautiful members of our wealth and wellness vortex. Full moon. Happy full moon to you, goddesses. Happy full moon. So, Dr. Danielle, that sounds good. So, I totally sabotaged myself going to India. I kid you not. I sabotaged myself so badly going to India that I can't say that I almost didn't make it, because I was going to make it, because that was the will of the divine. Now, the divine is never going to tell you to go somewhere, and God doesn't change God's mind. So it wasn't going to happen. So I had the inspiration, go to India, Dr. Pillai. I booked the trip. The trip was something like, I don't know, maybe $3,600 or something like that. So I went to Dr. Pillai's website, booked it on the website, $3,600. Didn't really read what was included, what wasn't included, all that. My heart is calling these places. Come on, that's right, Kari. We're getting ready to go to Egypt soon too. We'll be in Egypt, we'll be in Sudan, we'll be in all those places that you just mentioned, all of them. We've been to them all, and we'll be in them again. So I didn't really read the fine print. Well, it wasn't fine print. It was a whole page. I didn't really read all the details, because that's how I am. If Spirit tells me to do it, I do it. Okay, I'm more of a jump cannonball into the pool kind of gal. I'm not real. I'm more a pull a trigger kind of gal. So I pull a trigger. I take the action. I book the trip. Something like 3,000 and some odd. Book the trip. Okay. Then I'm reading through everything, and it says, get your visa from the Indian government. And I'm like, oh, visa. Okay, I'll get my visa. Now, me In my little world, I am an American citizen. American citizens have a problem. Thank you, Valerie. Mwah. Here's the problem that American citizens have. It comes with an American passport. We think we're better. I pray to rid myself of this arrogance because probably one of the best passports you can have on the planet is the United States passport. Other than that, UK, I guess. Like it's one of the best passports on the planet. So most countries that you go into with a US passport, it's visa on arrival. They stamp it. Dubai, Paris, France, all these different places, Portugal. They just stamp you and you just come on in. Oh, you're from America? Come on in. Come on. All Americans this way. Then when something bad happens in the country, oh my God, get the Americans out first. All Americans. I'm like, what's the big deal about Americans? Like, there's no difference between Americans and Kenyans and Colombians and Spaniards and Portuguese. There's no difference. No difference, right? But in some kind of some kind of scenario, we set this up that some people have carte blanche on this planet. Well, I know that my soul chose to come to the place where I could travel all over the globe because that's part of the soul contract is to travel all over the place and be a Sherpa. In other words, a guide for other people to make their incredible soul sojourns to these incredible places all over. I'm just a Sherpa for you to Bell Rock. A Sherpa is like a person that they get when you want to climb Mount Everest. A Sherpa is there just to guide you. You have to make the climb. You have to have your experience. You have to learn your lessons. You have to pull up your inner strength. I'm just the Sherpa. So because I'm operating on a limited perception of reality, as my mama Iyanla Van Sant would call it. Well, beloved, were you operating in limited perceptions of reality? Yes, I was. I was operating in a limited perception of reality. It's not the all of reality. It's me looking through a little tiny straw. Okay? That was my perception. Thank you so much, Julie. Mwah. Julie, I would love for you to join us in the Wealth and Wellness Vortex. It's a Facebook group. Join us in the Facebook group if you like. Julie is an incredible health and wellness coach. So I'm not paying attention to the Indian visa. I'm not paying attention to, I'm in my Reverend Val world. Y'all know me, just way up here. And then when it's time for me to come down and do something on the earth plane, they tap me on the shoulder, the angels, they'll be like, pack your bags. Oh, okay, pack my bags. I go pack my bags. Where are we going now, right? I can be earth, but I'm very air. And then my north node is fire, so the air just feeds the fire and we got, okay, my north node in Leo. So I don't get the India visa. I buy my air tickets. I go to the airport and the day I'm supposed to leave to India. How about I go to the wrong airport? And while I'm on, I was living in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I'm on my way to the airport. Why am I supposed to be going to Dulles Airport and I'm going to DCA? And the whole time that I'm going to DCA, something in here is like, I'm like, why do I have this unsettling feeling? And I'm early. Oh, I'm early. Why do I have this? I just was unsettled the whole way to the airport. Like, what's going on? Child, get to the airport. They're like, no. Oh, you're supposed to be at Dulles. Now, if you know anything about DC traffic and going out to Dulles, okay, you know that I'm not going to get from DCA to Dulles in time for this plane. Either way, call another Uber. I'm going to India. My bags are packed. Get to Dulles, the whole window for the flight has shut down. Because those windows for those kind of flights shut down an hour in advance. They open like 3 hours in advance. In an hour, international flight, and the window was shut down. Wasn't nobody there. Okay, let me breathe. What is this about? Okay, because I'm a metaphysician, right? What is this about? Okay, I go back home. I'm like, okay. Now, going back home when your whole everything was, hey friends, hey family, hey everybody, I'm going to India. I'm on my way to the airport right now. Except I wasn't really talking a whole lot on my way to the airport because I was just feeling unsettled. So I was just being in the experience. So I'm sitting in the airport in Dulles. It's like 10 o'clock at night because you know a lot of international flights leave at like 8 at night, right? By now it's like almost 10 o'clock at night. I'm sitting there. When the Uber driver pulled up, he was like, it doesn't look like anything's going on there. I was like, I know. Past the time, like 45 minutes before the flight's supposed to board. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm thinking by some stroke of a miracle, somebody's going to grab me by the hand and take me on the plane. It's not happening. Okay, I'm sitting there. What is this about? Looking at my luggage, make a couple of calls because now this flight is bust. You paid 800 and some odd dollars for this flight. This flight is bust. And you missed the flight. So it's not like you can blame it on anybody else. Okay, I'm sitting there. Well, let's go back home and figure this out. I go home. I talk to them. They're like, well, we can give you $400 back because, you know, you missed your flight and blah, blah, blah. We can't refund the whole thing. We can apply 400 to another flight. Great. They apply 400 to another flight. I still don't have my visa. Hard-headed. Look at me. So when I tell y'all what to do, please know I'm talking to myself as well. I ain't there yet. I will happily tell you on any day I ain't there yet. I'm going to do the best that I can with what I got. Go to the airport a second time. Couple of days later, I'm just like, what's the soonest flight you can get me out? It's like 2 days later, let's say Tuesday. Maybe that was Sunday. Okay, Tuesday. They're emailing me from Dr. Pillai because they're going to pick me up at the airport and everything with Dr. Pillai. Are you sure? Are you sure? Good thing the thing at Dr. Pillai was going on for 2 weeks. Okay. I go to the airport the second time. The right airport this time. Oh, I'm studying everything. Dulles. You see, this is the consciousness. This is all consciousness, okay? I have to interrupt, but do you know what today is? Yeah, full moon. Is that what you're talking about, Danielle? Full moon, full flower moon. Is that what you mean, Danielle? Talk to me. And then, okay. Get the bell. Oh! Danielle did a warning in advance. Get your bell ready. Look, I'm gonna ring the bell in advance. Danielle, look, something told me. Oh, come on now. Come on, Danielle. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Child, 3-figure Thursday. Danielle, it's totally a thing now. You started 3-figure Thursday. It's totally a thing, Danielle. Oh, come on. Danielle is amazing. She said, get the bell. And you know what's funny, Danielle? It's like I could hear your voice when you said it. Get the bell. A billionfold return to you, goddess. A billionfold return to you. Love you, love you, love you for all your years of support and love and just being a solid, beautiful soul on the planet. Come on, Danielle. Full moon, baby. Danielle, you started something now. 3-figure Thursday. You threw the gauntlet out there now. Okay. I wonder who's gonna pick up the gauntlet. Okay. So I go to the airport the second time. It's really funny because you think after all this time you would know when this and Danielle, I never do. It's always a surprise. Oh my God. Like, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm so caught up in the story, right? Like, and then it's like it just comes out of the clear blue, which is so beautiful. It comes out of the ocean of abundance of great spirit, right? The ocean of abundance. The ocean of abundance, which we're all swimming in at all times. I love the ocean of abundance. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Danielle, you are a magnificent goddess aligned with the ocean of abundance. I love that. So thank you. Wow. You know, it really makes me want to tune up my giving. Oh my God. Look, you ain't got to apologize for interrupting me with cash. Child, I'm a good receiver. Look, family, interrupt me with cash at any time. It's quite okay. I can pick up the story again. Okay. So I go to the airport. Second time. Right airport. Got there like something like 5 hours early. I'm like, y'all not playing with me. Y'all are not playing with me. I bought my computer. I camped out in the airport. I'm like, I'm going to be, soon as that window opened 3 hours in advance, I'm going to be the first person at that window. I'm ready. India, here I come. Pack everything. Get on the line. Got everything ready. Get to the front. Passport, everything. I'm ready for you, India. Get to the front. The lady says, where's your visa? I said, oh, now mind you, let me back up the story a little bit. Here and there, I was like, oh yeah, they said apply for the India visa. I go online. Oh man, this thing is confusing. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with this. Coaching call, da-da-da, da-da-da. Go back to, oh yeah, the India visa. Go back to the little India visa, fill out more paperwork. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come back to that. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Don't ask me what I was thinking. Never completed the whole Indian visa online. I get to the front. She says, where's your visa? I said, I don't have it. And I'm thinking, oh, I can do visa on arrival. She said, you won't be able to fly without the visa. I'm like, That was the first time that had ever happened to me in all the countries I've been in. I'm standing there online, standing there at the front. Oh, you can go back and watch the whole thing. I'm standing there. And you know what? She was such an angel. They said, oh, would you step down to the, in other words, please step out the way because you can't get on the plane. And we got a lot of other people to serve, that all these people lined up that have their visas or their proper paperwork. Could you step over to our manager at the end? So I step over to her. She was so beautiful, this beautiful Indian lady. And she had this wrap. I will never forget her. She had this beautiful wrap because, you know, in the international terminal at the airport, oh, they just have so many beautiful, you know, all the people that work for the airlines, they have these, you know, the Emirates people are all dressed up, the France people are all dressed up, and the Indian people are all dressed up, you know, the people that work there, right? And they're going to be attending you on the plane and everything's just so beautiful, right? It's like international deliciousness. So this beautiful Indian lady, and she has this beautiful wrap, you know, of what they wear at the airport. And she said, this is not the plane that you're supposed to be on. And I was like, you're right. There was nothing I could say. She was absolutely right. She said, so go and get your visa and then come back. I was like, you're right. There was nothing I could say. The universe had told me to get the visa. Dr. Pillai's people had told me to get the visa. The website had told me to get the visa. Did I get the visa? No. Okay, I go back home. This is the second airline tickets that I paid for. Well, it looks like I'm going to be paying for some more airline tickets. Call them back. Well, no, we can't really give you, you know, any credit on that airline ticket because they already had the credit from this airline ticket to this. So you just buy another airline ticket. Okay. Okay, I'm buying a third round trip air ticket. Kaisi, why are you so fucking crazy? Do you see why I talk to y'all every day? Okay. No worries, because guess what? This is a lot of money. You could always make more money. No worries. Hey, I got it. I had it. Thank you, God. I had the money, so I can't complain. I can only be thankful. It's just an expensive lesson. A lot of miles, right? Buy my next flight. I'm talking to emailing the polite people. Did you leave yet? Or what happened? And Oh, you didn't leave yet. Okay. I said, well, I didn't have a visa. You didn't have a visa? The visa, how long does the visa take? It takes at least 2 weeks of the visa. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm going to go, oh my God, third round trip, Danielle, because guess what? I couldn't even just buy one because one way, because the trip coming back, if I had bought a one way, I was coming near when I was going to return from the trip. So if I had bought a one way like Friday, I would be coming back by Saturday because I would have left Sunday probably the Saturday. So now days are going by. So I got to buy a whole nother configuration round trip ticket. So anyway, I go home. I sit down. I asked the Indian embassy, how long for the visa? Hey, Derry, how you loving? This story is wild. How long for the visa? Well, they tell me, oh, about 2 weeks. I'm sitting there. And tears start coming. And I start praying. And I call on my mama, because y'all know my mama's on the other side. And my grandmama. I said, I can't do this. I cannot. I don't, everywhere I go, it feels like I'm being, that was my own consciousness. Now I got to go get this visa. And I knew I was supposed to be in India. I knew there was something I was supposed to be doing in India. In every turn, just wall, 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 wall. And I just sat there because I could feel a wall. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. I can't do this. And all the ancestors were like, we was wondering when you was going to call and ask for some help. Down there trying to do everything your own damn self. Well, you know what? Go ahead. We'll watch you. Scurrying back and forth. Hey, y'all, she's at the airport again. That's what my ancestors and angels were doing. They were spirit guides. They were all laughing at me. Look at it. She's going to the airport again. She ain't going nowhere. But she haven't figured that out yet. She'll find out soon enough. Do you think you think she'll meditate? You think she's going to pray? Or you think she's going to still keep acting crazy? We don't know. Let's see, because we can't interfere and tell her what to do. I done sent her 20 11-11s. I done put more 11-11s on the clock than there is times in the day. It's only 2 11-11s in a day. I threw a third one in just so she would get the message and be like, isn't it the afternoon? How come I'm seeing 11-11 on the clock? Yeah, that's how dense I was. But anyway, I can't do it. I cannot. Help me. And it was like, whoosh. You know, thank you, Tammy. It was like, whoosh. Here came the help. They said, go to the embassy. I heard it. I could just hear all the instructions, because when you ask for the help, you better dump out of your head everything you think you're supposed to do. Dump all your bright ideas, because guess what? Like Mama Ia said, your best thinking got you right where you are. Your best thinking got you here. Dang, this is the best I could do? Yep. And you still ain't where you want to be. You still sitting in DMV and you want to be in India. And you know God has taken you to India. And you can't figure out why you're not in India yet. And you hard-headed. And you don't want to follow orders. And you don't want to be Mayat. You don't want to get your shit in order. And you don't want to go through paperwork. You want to be resistant. It could have been, look, it was my own resistance to my great unfoldment. India means a lot. India means a lot for me. As a spiritual being, I knew when I went to Bali, everything was going to change. And I knew when I went to India, everything was going to change. You see, so your consciousness is just going to throw up resistance. Please don't think it was about the visa. It was not. Please don't think it was about the airline tickets. It was not. Please don't think it was about the planes. It was not. It was about my own fucking resistance. If it couldn't have stopped me with a visa, it would have tried to stop me with some luggage issue. It would have tried to stop me with not finding no airport at all. You see, your resistance is going to use anything at its disposal to try. And I could feel that it was my resistance. It wasn't anything else. I go to the embassy, the Indian embassy, get dressed. It was like a Sunday night. By now, all week I've been going through this. Days I've been going through this. Finally, they say go to the embassy. I get dressed up the next day. I go to the Indian embassy. I fill out the paperwork. I say, how long for the visa? They say, oh, well, you know, I don't know. I said, look, expedite it. Now, this visa must be here. And they said, if you show tickets, airline tickets, actually, I think this was a Wednesday. I think this whole thing started like on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think this was Wednesday. And the next flight that I had was leaving. I bought Another set of airline tickets was leaving Saturday night. So I go Wednesday to the Egyptian embassy, the Indian embassy. And I showed, if you show them that you have flight out, they expedite. But we're in the middle of a blizzard in DC. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this blizzard. This was somewhere around 2016 or something like that. Like almost all of DC was shut down from a blizzard. So they're like, well, you know, the blizzard, we're going to see what we can do to get you the visa. We don't know. We don't know. I'm going to show you something. I have to show you God. Because, see, you won't believe me if I just tell you. You won't believe me if I just tell you. See, some things you got to show because you won't believe me. You will not believe it. Now, I got 2 passports. Why do I have 2 passports? I have 2 passports. The shaman shop is in my passports. Why do I have 2 passports? I have 2 passports because in here are visas that do not expire for guess how long? See, I didn't know what visa to even apply for. I was like, should I apply for this? People actually hire people to help them with an Indian visa because the visa to go to India, you got all these choices. Conference visa. Are you, a journalist? You want to come film? You want to go on a retreat? You wanted it. I didn't know what. 10 years, baby. I'm going to take you to my visa. Oh, let me tell you something. You better let God do it. Oh, let me tell you something. Now, I'm not going to show you everything in here because I can't show you the numbers and all that kind of stuff because you know how people are on the web. Do you see this? Do you see my Indian visa? And let me tell you what this visa says. The Republic of India. This visa is good until 2026. 10-year visa. I'm stunned. I was trying to get some little 2 week something for like a conference, something, give the address of where you're going. Tell us this, tell us that, tell us that, tell us that. I bought all my paperwork. Here's my birth certificate. Here's my this. Here's my social security card. Here's my this. Here's my home here because they don't want you to go over there if you ain't got a home here because you might get an idea to stay over there. They don't want you to do none of that. 10 years. I could go back and forth to India as many times I want in 10 years. And guess what? When that 10-year one expire, I could take y'all to India and everything else. Why do you think God gave me a 10-year visa? Come on, God. Come on, God. Why do you think God gave me a 10-year visa so I could also escort other people over there? And you're going to have your meltdowns. I didn't get my visa. I missed my flight. You're going to be sitting in airports crying. Yep. Oh, trust me. I've seen some things on the trail. Oh, when we take our people over to, oh my God, when we take our people to Bali, we just wait for the ish to hit the fan because somebody's going to have a meltdown about something along the way. See, because your ish is going to come out. Oh, your resistance is going to come up. The resistance that don't come up when you're in your house. The resistance that doesn't come up when you're walking around in your normal, nice, lovely, cute little life. But let's take you to India. Let's take you to Dubai. Let's take you to Bali. Let's take it to Peru. Let's just see, shall we? Let's see what we're working with. Ha! And you're talking about this happened in 2016. Come on, I know that's right, Calvin. Oh, come on. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Dairy, that's what the resistance is. It's fear. That's all. When I got to India, if I didn't break 9 coconuts in the temple, what are the 9 coconuts? You get those little coconuts. I don't mean the great big ones that they have in Bali, right? I don't even mean the ones that they have here in Miami. I'm talking about the little brown hairy ones. You know those little brown round ones, coconuts? You take the coconut, you hold it to your chakra. You hold it to your 3rd eye chakra. And you pray and you let it suck everything out. You hold it to your throat chakra because there's things you can't say, you can't speak. You let it suck all that stuff out. You just hold it. You hold it to your heart chakra. You hold those coconuts to you and you take it and bam, you smash it. Flies about in a million pieces, smashing the karma. You see, your subconscious is like, oh damn, we doing shit. We are breaking up old karma. 9 coconuts. How many coconuts in one ritual? How many coconuts did I smash? I don't know. And guess what? People actually waited around until you leave the temple and they eat those coconuts. You couldn't have paid me money to eat them coconuts after we were smashing coconuts. You couldn't pay me, but it's poor people and people that are hungry. They know if they hang around at the temple, they're going to be fed. And coconuts is probably the best thing you can eat, but who wants to eat something that just sucked out somebody's karma and you just smashed it into a million pieces? Maybe they do a ritual over it and clear the energy. I don't know. But I'm going to give you the bottom line of it. Did all that, went to India, went through the temples, Dr. Pillai, the amazing food, the amazing people, the retreat center, the peacocks, smashing coconuts, getting rid of old karma, getting rid of eons of karma. Do you think I would really be able to do that with my own resistance not coming up? Your consciousness knows what you're about to do. That you're about to do something monumental that's going to change everything. Do you really think your consciousness is going to let you do that with no resistance? Hell to the no. I came back from India. I'm sitting in my living room, feet up, like a week later, still amazed, awed. I'm just sitting there. And guess what my mind said to me? My mind said to me, you just went to India and back. And my spirit said, yep. And my little mind said, you went to India and back like people go to the store and back home. And my great spirit said, yep. And that was it. It was a week later before my mind even caught up that I had gone to India, smashed coconuts, overcame all my own resistance, got a 10-year visa, saw peacocks, monkeys, chanting with the Hindu people, going all throughout all these temples, clearing myself, cleansing myself, meeting all of these beautiful goddesses. All of that. There's statues of the goddess everywhere where we were staying. There's videos of all of this right here on the channel. Saw a baby goat, 2 baby goats being delivered by the side of the road. Like, did that mother just have those 2 baby goats? All of that. All of that. Peacock. All of it. Peacock was my mom's spirit animal too, Jerry. All of that. And my mind, the slowest, dumbest head brain that we have is the head brain. Heart brain, belly brain, head brain. That gives you an understanding that this brain is the slowest, dumbest brain that I have, the head brain. So please, if you're trusting your head brain, guess what? You're in trouble. Guess what? Also in this 2 passport thingy experience that I have when I travel the world, this came from Hong Kong. One of the amazing street, oh my God, one of the most amazing street, what do you want to call it? Like a street, not a fair, but you know where they have a market. Will rival anything in New York, Delancey Street, any day in Hong Kong. So $5. No, actually it was $2. It was $2, and I've had it for years. It was $2 US. Yeah, bizarre. That's right, exactly. This 2 passport situation that I have going on. Oh, this is from Dubai on the back. Look at that. It's from Dubai. This 2 passport situation that I have going on. Let me tell you something. Guess what else is in here? In my passport. When it was time to go to China, oh, I didn't play with that visa. They said, get your Chinese visa. I was like, straight to the embassy. Straight to the embassy. Oh, I'm never going to have to learn the same lesson twice. Never. It's never happening. It's never happening. You say to me, visa now, I'm going straight to the embassy. I'm not thinking. I'm not hesitating. I'm not waiting. I'm acting. You see, these lessons made me a different person. I went to the Chinese embassy, filled out all my paperwork, came back the next day, picked up my Chinese embassy, my Chinese visa, 10-year visa. 10-year visa to India and China. Right here. By the way, y'all, don't believe everything they telling you in this COVID nonsense about China. Don't believe it. Don't believe it that it came out of China and Wuhan laboratory. Don't believe that. Do not. just a way to vilify people. Don't believe that. It's not true. I've been there. It's not true. Now, why do I tell you this? I tell you this because here we sit on the full moon, and we're talking about 7 things that you want to do on the full moon. And the very first one is divination. Do you see? I pray that in this story, you see that you must go beyond your conscious mind. You must have a way to tap into higher mind. You must have a way to tap into the angelic realms, the realms of the angels and spirit guides, beyond the astral plane. You must. Okay? Now, the second thing you're going to do on the full moon, you're going to clean out your closet. Ooh, no, Kaisi, no, don't make me go in the closets. Go in the fucking closets. Go in your closet. I do not abide bummy, bunched up, crowded, cluttered, smashed in, can't find stuff closets. I don't do it. Oh, you couldn't get me to have a bad closet now if you paid me money. Clean out your fucking closet. Kaisi, I see y'all. I see some of y'all. I'm going around your house and look at your closet. I mean every closet. I'm talking about that coat closet when you first come in. I see somebody's house. You come in and right to the right, you open the door and there's a coat closet and you can't hardly get things in, and there's shoes piled up all at the bottom and boots and stuff falling up to the top. You got to mash it in, and your coats and all of that. Clean that up. Clean it up. Pull out all the things that you haven't used in 1 year. If you haven't used it in 1 year, you're not likely to use it. Let it go. Bag it up for the homeless people. Bag it up for the people at Goodwill. Bag it up for the people at Salvation Army. Whomever the people are. Take it to your church. Whomever the people are. Number 2 is clean out your closet. Don't go to bed tonight on the full moon and let your closet stay like that. Don't carry that energy into the new moon, into this moon cycle. Don't do it. Here's the second thing. Here's the third one. Are you ready for this one? This is a big one. Clean out your junk drawer in the kitchen. You see, when I moved into my last house, I manifested a lot of houses. Every house that we're ever in, oh my goodness, we got a junk drawer. Does everybody know what the junk drawer is? You know the junk drawer. You can't fit it nowhere else. You throw it in a junk drawer. You don't know where it goes, you put it in a junk drawer. Next thing you open it, you got a drawer that's full of pennies and old bottles and sticky screwdrivers and tape and it's just a bizarre circus of knickknacks, tidbits, da-da-da. Dump it. Take your junk drawer, dump it. That's number 3. Oh my God. Get rid of that junk drawer. That junk drawer would kill you. And you know what? Because everything is metaphysical and because this is connected to your consciousness, it's showing you that we have a junk drawer in our consciousness where we just throw in shit. And it's just a big old pile of just craziness. Get rid of it. Number 4 thing to do on the full moon, shadow work. Do your shadow work. Do your shadow work. Go deep inside your shadow, because what's in your shadow is keeping the shit in the bunched up closet. What's going on in your consciousness is keeping all the junk in the junk drawer. Go deep within and do shadow work. I'm going to give you a book right now. You're going to go to valerielove.com. You're going to click on books. I'm going to put a link below it, and it's going to take you to my recommendations, my Amazon influencers page. It's my Amazon influencers page where I've carefully curated for you books that I absolutely love, books that are amazing, books that are over the top, books. Get the book Existential Kink by my sister witch, Carolyn Elliott, PhD. Get it. That's the 4th thing. You're going to do shadow work today. And I'm going to... I know we're going long here, but it don't matter because it looks like we're all engaged. And guess what? I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to give y'all some of my statements because I don't tell you to do anything that I don't do. Okay, you have the book. Mad Love. I'm going to share with y'all some of the statements that I did from the exercises in the book. Do the exercises. Okay. Y'all going to love this. Y'all going to love this. I did the exercises in Existential Kink. And what did I do the exercises around? I was coming back from Peru, so I was very wide open. I was doing the exercises while I was in the airport in Colombia because I was there for several hours. I was still in this space of, Peru and all of that. And so here I am in the airport in Colombia. It's night. Nobody's bothering me. I have the book and I'm reading the book. I'm loving the book and I'm doing my I'm doing my statements. And let me share with you some of the statements that I have. And later on, when I looked at these statements from Existential Kink, I laughed almost until I fell. I couldn't stop laughing at myself. Couldn't stop laughing at myself. If you don't have the book, I'm going to tell you right now. The book, here it is. March 2nd. Elliot's book, Existential Kink. Here are my statements. I'm doing the exercises. What am I doing the exercises around? I'm doing the exercises around, she tells you what to do the exercises around. And here is one of my statements. I am unwilling to allow myself to completely relax and open to the pleasure of the moment. Therefore, I must stay tense and on edge. I refuse to totally accept all of myself. 50% or less acceptance of myself is all I'm willing to do or offer myself at any given juncture. I'm not willing to totally accept myself. No, I'm only going to accept 50% of myself at any particular time. I like to torture myself for not having created the so-called success my egoic mind contrives. I like to torture myself. She tells you how to do these exercises. Because see, this is the stuff that's showing up in your world and you're wondering why. And she teaches you in the book that if it's like that, it's because there's a part of you that wants to like it. There's a part of you that wants it. There's a part of you that wants you to stay broke. There's a part of you that wants you to stay out of a loving relationship. There's a part of you. So give that part a voice. Love it. Get off on it. Yeah, it's so good. I like to make myself feel bad because my egoic mind tries to convince me that it's taking way too long to create the life of my dreams. So I have to punish myself for being a bad girl. I have to punish myself. Yeah, I have to. I have to torture myself. I have to punish myself. And I'm never going to accept all of myself. I only will accept 50% of myself. The other 50% of myself, I'm going to punish. I'm going to, isn't this so good? And get all the way into it. Get all the way into it. Okay. I must utterly limit the amount of pleasure I allow myself to indulge. After all, pleasure is very bad and leads to dark abysses I may not be able to escape. Abysses where Satan and the demons live. And my soul may be lost to these forever if I allow myself to feel too much pleasure. Oh, I'm never going to allow myself to be, no. Pleasure, no. I have to cut that out. Because it's going to take me into a deep abyss. I'm never going to be able to come out of it. Can you understand that you're not feeling pleasure, but you don't know why you're not feeling pleasure? Well, the answer is in your shadow. I like to make myself feel bad. Oh, I already read that one to y'all. Okay. I must work incessantly to have what I say I want. I must do superhuman feats just to enjoy a little bit. My energy to enjoyment ratio is always high and out of whack. Yeah, I have to do that. I have to work a whole lot all the time and never let yourself have a rest. No. You don't, what are you going to do? Rest for? No. Work relentlessly. Work all the time. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's what you need to do. I let myself output 90% energy for 10% enjoyment. Yeah, that's the ratio I like. Any other ratio would be out of whack. I want to put out 90% energy for 10% enjoyment. I must continue to keep myself alone so I don't get distracted by a blindingly delicious love affair. Did you just hear what I said? Right, sleep is for the weak. Yeah, who needs sleep? And meanwhile, I'm like this, trying to put a toothpick in my eyes. Did you hear what I just said? This is one of my statements. I must continue to keep myself alone so I don't get distracted by a blindingly delicious love affair. Man, when I read this later, I was falling falling out. I'm like, okay, that's what's in my consciousness. Okay, well, what are you gonna do with it? Yeah, I can't let myself be. I have to stay alone. Because what would happen if I was in a blindingly delicious love affair? That would just be, that would just be horrible. Do you see what the mind makes up? And how would you know what your mind is fucking make up? Look, buy the book together. Please. Please let my menagerie of craziness convince you to do shadow work on the full moon. Just look at the shit that you're doing and look at the results. It is going to be very easy to see why you're fucking doing what you're doing. You're doing it for a reason and you want to do it. And if you're not in a blindingly delicious love affair, it's a reason. You made up a reason of why you're not in a blindingly delicious love affair. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, I'm letting love in, baby. And love has just been pouring in. It shifts you just like that. All that shit shifted already since March 2nd. And this is only May. This is not even 60 days later. And that shit just shifted like that. The love is in. All of it. I'm working less, making more. I feel better. I feel lighter because all that energy that's in the shadow, you unleash that creative energy. Finished a book. I came back from Peru. I wrote How to Be a Christian, which the hottest selling book I probably have ever written in my life. After I got back, and that book was written, published, cover design in 3 weeks and shot to the bestseller list and is on 3 bestseller lists. Now, it has not sold the most books yet. God is in Love with You is still the all-time hottest seller of all the books I've written, of 18 books I've written. That book was written when I got back from Peru, after I did the plant medicine, after the 4th initiation that I've had. I think it's the 4th initiation. I've had so many initiations, I lose count. Who's counting? After yet another initiation with a shaman on the Inca Trail, in the Andes Mountains, Sweat Lodge, San Pedro, all of it. On the way home from that, did the shadow work. Do you see how this is all connected? Did the shadow work of existential kink. I'm never going to tell you to do something that I don't fucking do. Just never going to do it. It's not in integrity. It's not in alignment. If I'm telling you to do it, it's because I already did it. Or because I'm doing it and it's working. Did the shadow work. And just like that, here came the success. Here came the books. Here came this. Here came that. Like this. It was like it was just waiting to release that energy and just tell yourself the fucking truth. Why you don't have the body of your dreams. I can't have the body of my dreams. And now I'm getting ready to have me a fat transfer, baby. I'm getting ready to have fat transfer with BBL. Yes, I am. Because I've wanted this body. And I'm like, yeah, these love handles, after the babies. I've had 3 kids, breastfeeding, da-da-da. I'm like, oh, fuck that. I'm getting the body I want. Fuck that. About to get the body I want to. It's over, baby. See how it just starts doing like this? It just all starts coming to you, just like that. It's beautiful. You have to do the work on your own consciousness. Number 5. Here's the next thing that you're going to do. Hey, Aima, Dr. Aima. Here's the 5th thing that you're going to do on the full moon. You're going to, we already said, number 4 is that you're going to do your shadow work. And I already gave you the most powerful tool that I know of for your shadow work. This is the most powerful, potent tool that I know of for shadow work at this very moment. And that is existential kink. Get the book, do the work. Period. 5th thing that you're going to do. You're going to eliminate something from your diet. Pick one to be finished with. Pick one. Oreo cookies, done. Soda, done. This is the full moon. End it. Complete it. You know it's not good for you. You don't need it. Don't take it into another day. Let it go right now. Pizza. I heard somebody's is pizza. Somebody out there got to release pizza. Maybe that's me. I don't know. But I'm not ready to release that yet. I'm going to tell myself the truth. Maybe I'll do some shadow work around that. I'm not willing to release pizza because I actually like to eat so much cheese that clogs up my system. It makes me feel very good when I know that I'm clogging up my system with pizza. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. I'm going to do some shadow work around pizza. Cigarettes. There you go. Get rid of it today. That's number 5. Drop something today out of your diet. Drop it. Potato chips. Beautiful. Drop it. Beautiful. Releasing vaping tonight. Beautiful. Sugary coffee. Beautiful. Maybe it's candy. Maybe it's weed. Okay. Beautiful. And the thing that you want to release out of your diet is something that you know you are to let go. Every time you put it in your mouth, you know. Maybe it's donuts. Maybe it's Chips Ahoy. Maybe it's Pop-Tarts. You already know. Maybe it's putting sugar in your coffee. You don't need to put added sugar in things. Whatever it is, vaping. You know what it, let it go today. We're going to let it go. That's number 5. Lay's barbecue chips. Child, let me tell you, them chips be having you. Okay. Number 6, let go of sleeping late. I'm going to say this again. Let go of sleeping late. Wake up early in the morning. Let go of sleeping late. What is sleeping late after as for a spiritual person? After 6 a.m. is sleeping late. You're supposed to be up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. because you're here to change the world. That's right, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Get rid of sleeping late. Tonight, tell yourself, okay, I'm up at 5 a.m. I don't care if you wake up at 5 a.m., do your morning rituals, do your prayer, do your meditation, your yoga, start your day right, set your intentions. And then after all that, if it's around 11 or 12 or 1 or whenever you feel sleepy, or 2 or 3 in the afternoon, take a little nap. You can always take a nap. That's what I do. If I feel like waking up, that's right. Get rid of sleeping late. That's number 6. Get rid of sleeping late. It's killing you. Sleeping late is killing you. We are about to initiate. Yep. Wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. 5 a.m. the latest. If you're waking up past 6 a.m., you're sleeping way too late as a spiritual being. Not as a spiritual being that's here to support people in being healthy and whole and coming into their sovereignty and not listening to everything on the news or TV or whatever the case may be. You're a global changer. You're a light worker. You're a healer, a way shower, a retreat leader, a spiritual life coach, an author, a transformational speaker. You're a magical being, a witch, a wizard, a tarot card reader, an angel reader. How are you going to sleep late? It doesn't match. It doesn't match. 4 a.m., that's right. I have a video that I did right here on the channel on 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. and why you want to wake up at 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. It startled me when I looked it up in the Bible. It was shocking. It was shocking what happened in the Bible between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. Shocking. That's the magical, that's the witching hour, baby. That's the witching hour. This is the early morning secret. Look up the video on my channel right here. It's called Prayer and the Early Morning Secret. Look it up. Number 7, forgive. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Let go. Let go of the grievances. Let go of what people did to you. Let go of what somebody said to you. Let go of what you did. Let go of what you did to other people. Let go of what other people did. Let go of when this one stabbed you in the back. Let go of when this person betrayed you. Let go of then when this person lied on you. Let go of when this person cheated on you. Let go of when this person was late. Let go of when they was early. Let go of they called you out your name. Let go of the people that abused you. Let go of the people you abused. Forgive, 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 forgive. Radical forgiveness, radical forgiveness, radical self-forgiveness. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Let all that shit go. That's your full moon. Do you have enough to do on the full moon today? I don't think you have time to watch no videos because you got to get to them closets. You got to get to that little junk drawer. You got to give all them clothes away to the people from. Get to it. I don't need to hold you up any longer. Get to it. We got plenty to do. Get to your readings. Set up your candles. Clean all your stuff out. When I say clean the closet, I mean under the bed too. Don't play. Don't take it out the closet and stuff it under the bed. I see you. Because I see some of y'all got shit under the bed too. Get it out. All your little cluttery spots where you got all your little cluttery junk. Stuff it in. Get it out. Get it out. Let it go. You have a loft bed. I love that. It's high up. Beautiful. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Release, clear, cleanse, and arise tomorrow anew. I'm happy to serve you. I'm Reverend Valerie Love, ValerieLove.com. And by all means, just got right around me. I love that. And by all means, buy the books, support the ministries by buying the books. We love that. Buy all the books you desire. I have 18 books. Please leave reviews. Make sure that if you like to gift, you can absolutely gift on Patreon. Any amount monthly. You could do $1 a month on Patreon, or you can become a member right here on the YouTube channel. Only $4.99 a month. Support the ministry. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love you. I'm here to serve and support you every day during this global meditation that we're collectively engaging in. And next week, I will be teaching in the Wealth and Wellness Vortex at 12 noon. Myself and other members of the Wealth and Wellness Vortex will be teaching there a special, very special series of workshops, five workshops. We have a 5-day workshop, free workshop coming up in the Wealth and Wellness Vortex. We'll put the link below. I'm so, 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 so in love with you. And God is in love with you. All right. God bless you. Mwah. Have a beautiful full moon. Peace. Kaisi out.